Hey, what's up? Alright, so welcome to the review of Man of Steel and why it's a shitty movie. Reason number one, it takes the Superman character and just completely fucks it. No, I'm just kidding. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about Nosferatu. And I've got some guests with me. I've got Joseph, who's in a lot of these videos. I've got Mateo making his second appearance. And I've got Carrie also making her second appearance. Happy to have you guys here. What was I talking about? Nosferatu. Yeah, so this movie came out on Christmas, but I saw it kind of late because it was Christmas. I was busy. What are you gonna do? So this movie's been getting a lot of good reviews, and it's pretty hyped up. A lot of people are talking about it, and we finally got a chance to see it in a pretty packed theater, which is nice. But just before we start, have any of you guys seen the original 1922 silent film Nosferatu?
I've seen it once, but it was a long time ago.
Right.
Mateo, what were you doing watching that?
I was with my dad.
Oh.
Hey, man. He's a cinema lover. Okay.
Did you see it came out in the 70s, another one?
No, I didn't see that.
Did you see that one, Mateo?
No, I don't know which one I saw then. I don't remember. It was one of the two. I didn't know there was multiple.
Yeah. I watched it this morning just to compare. After watching this movie, I feel like I didn't need to, but I guess it's cool. But anyways, let's just jump right into it. Let's start with Carrie. Carrie, what did you think of Nosferatu?
I thought it was good for what it was. I don't know the past movies, but I thought he looked pretty cooler than the older ones for sure. I didn't like how they showed the big teeth because in the older ones they have his teeth are always out. So I like that in the new one that he looked, I guess, better. But I liked the cinematography angles.
Yeah,
and the way they would switch scenes. That was cool. The way they would pan the camera to somewhere to change the scenery of the scene and all that. The lighting was good too, but it was dark most of the time. But I get it because it's
Gothic.
Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vampire, so it has to be dark. But yeah, and then Lily did a good job. She freaked me out the most. I thought it was gonna be Nosferatu that freaked me out, but
Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah, it was her that freaked me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good for what it was.
Nice. Are you into horror movies or not really? I don't really know this about you. Yeah.
I do not like scary movies.
Yeah. I was gonna say every time I looked at you, you were hiding behind.
I was telling Joseph I just wanted to be prepared for anything that would pop out.
Are you one of those that
jump scare?
You tell a joke to yourself or say something funny to ease the tension?
Yeah, I said. Did you hear me? I said boo. I was like boo 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 boo, boo. And then it works. It works.
All right.
I wasn't scared.
You made it funny though.
Nice. All right, let's throw the ball over to Mateo. Mateo, what did you think of this film? I sat next to you and I saw a lot of your reactions, so I kind of know how you feel. But
I really enjoyed it. I love horror movies, and this is definitely one of the better ones. Like Carrie said, his design was really cool. He was very imposing when he was on the scene. When he was in scene, he kind of took over. How his voice sounded was really cool. Then this movie has really good sound designs.
Yeah.
You really heard everything, and Carrie said, the angles were really cool. It's a really dark movie, so they play a lot with moonlight and stuff like that.
Shadows,
yeah, especially shadows. And yeah, I thought it was really good. It did a pretty good job to make the scene tense too. But yeah.
Nice. Joseph, my buddy, my partner in crime, what did you think of Nosferatu?
Y'all like his mustache look?
Honestly, yeah, it beats the two front teeth.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did like this movie. I thought this movie's very slow paced, but I know this director has a lot of his movies like that.
Robert Eggers.
So I was expecting that. But yeah, I really like this movie, like you said. I think I agree with what everyone else said. Cinematography was pretty top notch. Like Carrie said, transitioning into other shots from going one place to another, using darkness as a way to do that. It was hard to tell sometimes what the hell I'm looking at, because they're going for that gothic feel and make it very old-fashioned. But
Yeah.
that's part of it. Like every shot I could tell looked like from an old novelization of what the story's based on. So, for the most part, I think everyone gave a good performance in this. From, I guess, the main cast. It's hard to tell that it's Bill Skarsgård because, you know, he's just drenched in makeup.
That was Bill Skarsgård?
What?
Yeah.
The guy
I
who
did
played
not
Pennywise.
know
Are you
that.
serious?
It was him.
I was saying, like, it's hard to tell that's him
Oh,
because
wow.
he's drenched in makeup and the voice is like,
Well,
do you
he-
even recognize it?
yeah.
Jesus, I
He
didn't know
said
that.
everything was fake on him. Like, everything.
To almost the point, why did you cast him? But I thought he did a good job. He
His
was-
voice, he did a really good job.
Which one is he scarier as, Nosferatu or Pennywise?
I think, well, Nosferatu is just horny. Pennywise goes after children. So, you know, pick your poison there.
Wait, so in Brandon, I have a question. In
Mhm.
the original, is that how the story was as well? Like,
They followed it pretty much, like pretty closely. Like they don't change anything huge. I mean, like in the original, like she sacrifices herself, but it's not like sexual. It's more like just the pure romantic part of it. So she's like, I'm gonna be with him. But in this one, they changed it to where it's more of like a lustful thing.
It's pretty sexual.
You know? Yeah. Like in the original, she's
Yeah.
it's more about being in love than the actual sex.
uh,
In this one, it's more about the lust part of it.
Good addition.
Yeah. And there's some.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I mean, you know, it's
This
like.
is what Twilight was missing.
I mean, you know, it was pretty close. I mean, it's the original is very different in tone. It focuses this one focuses a lot more on Ellen, Lily Rose's Depp character than the original. It gives her a lot more screen time. The original one's more about Nicholas Holt's character. Like it's a lot more about him. But I mean, you know, it was pretty close to it. Like
I thought that was cool, like how like she had some sort of like power or like kind of like a spiritual thing,
her connection with him.
Like over him?
or like when she would predict not like the future, but like what would happen, like
With her dreams.
with her dreams. I thought that was kind of cool. I
Yeah.
thought that was crazy. And then that's what she did in the beginning, right? Like, oh, no spoilers, but like in the beginning, that's how the bond was created, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a hell of a start to a movie.
Sure
Yeah,
was.
I was like, whoa.
Did you guys ever see that SpongeBob episode with Nosferatu in it? There's you never seen it?
I think so.
There's an episode of SpongeBob where they
Pretty
take
sure.
where they make the Krusty Krab 24 hours.
Oh, and it's turning on and off.
Yeah, and they do the graveyard shift, and Squidward's like, "Who was flickering the lights?" And then it cuts to Nosferatu, and they're all like, "Ah, Nosferatu, you asshole." And then yeah,
I got a question. Is his name Count Orlok or Nosferatu?
Count Orlok's like an alias.
Okay.
Nosferatu is like his birth name.
Okay.
Well,
Because he went by Count and my lord the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, I haven't seen The Lighthouse or The Witch. I saw The Northman. I liked this more than The Northman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I like this one more than the Northman too.
I
You don't?
no, I mean I've seen The Lighthouse and I've seen The Northman. I haven't seen The Witch. I like The Lighthouse the best.
Okay.
The Lighthouse is really good. A lot of mermaid sex in that movie, so you know if that's what.
What?
Yeah, Robert Pattinson does some crazy. That movie's basically about Robert Pattinson coming to terms with this like tentacle fetish.
Damn, this director has some crazy.
Yeah,
stuff.
this director's kind of weird, but no, yeah, I mean
Your own.
I would rank them The Lighthouse, The Northman, and then this. I like this movie. I thought it was good, but I wasn't like in love with it. I was just kind of watching it like, this is well made. I don't really care about what's going on in the story, but it's well made, and I'm not bored, and I appreciate it from a filmmaking level, but I don't really care about what's happening, and that's just me.
Well, because what's happening is pretty. It's not like this story's not like complicated. It's pretty simple, so that's why I felt like, not that it dragged, but it's very slow paced for its storyline.
Yeah.
They could have picked up a bit for me.
That old man was pissing me off.
The rat
The
one.
rat guy. I was like, oh my god.
So I would give this like an 8.5
Yeah.
out of 10. For
I
me.
agree. There's a few scenes that I think it's a 2-hour movie that maybe didn't need to be in here.
Could be like an hour 30, 40.
yeah.
I liked all the scenes of Lily Rose Depp crashing out. Those were pretty entertaining.
You think those were her audition scenes?
She probably didn't have to audition. I really she when you got to see her naked, so I mean, you know, I'm not a pervert, so you know, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, every time she would like shake all crazy, like I'm like, this girl does a good job at.
You saw Nosferatu's dick.
You did.
Dude, honestly, it was kind of dark, so. I kinda
This is a pretty freaky movie, and I mean that in a like a scary way, and also a, you know, the other way. But yeah, no, I thought I'm just, you know, I'm just saying.
honestly, yeah.
Lily Rose Depp was good. Every time she acted possessed, I was like, this girl's really convincing me that she's possessed, you know? I mean, I did like it. I enjoyed it. I was never like bored or anything.
Girls have got grossed out every time like they would like spit or something.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of spitting in this movie. So I mean,
He was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing, guys. Don't put me out like that.
yeah, I there's probably gonna be some people who figure some stuff out about themselves when they watch this movie. But you know, hopefully, yeah, I'm just saying.
Glad we saw this movie together, guys.
I'm just saying, like, you know, there's some weirdos out there. No, I mean, I like this movie. I'd recommend it. I think it's just like not really my thing. Like, I mean, I don't know. I like that gothic Victorian era of, you know, like when I watch a movie in that era, I'm like, oh, it looks nice. I like a snowy aesthetic. That's like a thing about me. I like I don't know, if a movie takes place like in a snowy environment, it automatically goes up like a point because I like the snow. But, you know, no, this movie's good. I liked it. I had fun. I think if I watched it alone, I might not have liked it as much because, you know, but like I enjoyed it. I watched it and I was like, this is super well made, and there's some great scenes. There's some scenes in here where I'm like, man, it's worth seeing this movie just for that.
Could you have like lived without watching it?
Yeah. I mean, like, I heard a lot of hype about this movie. Like, a lot of people are saying this movie's incredible, and you know, like from like a filmmaking perspective, yeah, it's really great. Like you said, guys, the cinematography is beautiful. Even though, yes, there are some times where I would like it to be a little brighter. The music was great. I love the music that plays at the very end of the movie, and all the performances were good except for Aaron Taylor Johnson, who can go fuck himself. But you know, I'm just kidding. He was fine. He was good. He was good. I was just joking around.
No, it's sarcasm. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. No, Lily Rose Depp was probably the best performer. Nicholas Hoult was good. I thought he was great. What'd you guys think of him?
I thought he did a good job.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He plays another bitch servant to a vampire.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Like,
I didn't even think about that.
Is that a good movie?
Renfield?
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I mean, do you like Nicolas Cage?
Sometimes.
He's full Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
in that one.
as Dracula. So I mean, but I thought it was an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
not like the greatest movie.
Awkwafina's in it, and she's not super annoying, so you know that's a plus. But I'm sorry. Mateo, you've been quiet over there, you little rascal. You got any more? Did you have any like issues with this movie?
Well, just like kind of like Joseph, the pacing. Maybe a few scenes here and there that could have been cut to make it like shorter.
Yeah.
You know, it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
But it didn't really feel like 2 hours. Like sure there were scenes, but I wasn't like sitting like, oh my god, when is it like?
You weren't like bored out of your mind, like I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
No, not like Man of Steel, you know, where you just like want the movie to be over the whole time.
What's wrong with Man of Steel? I really should've wanted to watch.
I don't know. I mean, you know, it's just like the worst movie I've ever seen. But you know, back to Nosferatu.
Worse than Venom?
Yeah.
Worse than
Madam Web?
versus
Yes.
Superman?
That's insane.
Worse than Catwoman?
Worse, way worse.
That's a crazy.
Worse than The Room.
Catwoman.
Man of Steel's worse than The
The
Room.
Halle Berry one?
It's Halle Berry.
Did you like?
What did I say?
No, yeah, I'm saying like,
Oh.
come on, like it's Halle.
Well,
It's what it was.
Yeah.
if that.
Had a good basketball scene.
Oh, that was horrible. I got dizzy watching that.
I think every superhero movie needs a basketball scene. I bet if MCU movies did that, people would go back to watching them. You know what I mean?
If Man of Steel had a basketball scene, would you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, way more. If Superman like dunked on LeBron or something, that'd be sick. If this movie had a basketball scene, that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, Nosferatu. Recommendation levels, if you're into this kind of thing, you know, if you like this director, it's pretty consistent with his other work. Like, The Lighthouse is takes place in like the 1800s, and it's just Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe just being crazy. And it's a good movie. And then what was the other one? The Northman. I swear there were some sets that like I'm like, did they just reuse that from the Northman? Like, there's a village. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they used that.
It's like the exact same house.
Did you see the Northman with them?
No.
It's pretty good. It's about Vikings. Willem Dafoe's in that.
It's like the same
It's Hamlet.
storyline as Lion King, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Hamlet.
Actually,
But with
Based
Vikings.
off of Hamlet.
the other Skarsgård is in that movie, isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah, the older
The one that played
plays
Tarzan.
Tarzan. I never saw that.
And then,
Nicole
Tarzan?
Kidman is in it. Yeah.
Yeah, The Legend of Tarzan.
yeah, she is.
Nicole Kidman.
She's weird. She tried to get it on with her son.
Ethan Hawke. Well, kind of.
Yeah, my dad hated that movie. I took
No,
him to see
The
it.
only reason I remember that he's in it is because he farts and burps like at the beginning when they're doing that ritual. When he's like little.
I took my dad to see that movie, and he hated it so much he didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks
I
afterwards.
used my passes for that.
Oh, really? When did that movie come out?
Like April of 2022.
Oh, okay.
I saw that movie the same day I saw The Bad Guys. I did a double feature because they came out on the same day.
Ew.
It was a good day. Anyways,
Which one was better? I was just kidding.
I don't know. It's tough.
You were about to say The Bad Guys, weren't you?
I'm trying to think of anything more I have to say. Oh, I thought. Did you guys think that Emma Corrin was like kind of over the top? Did you guys feel that at all?
I mean, she was hardly in the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know. I thought she was kind of like.
Overdoing it.
I was watching it. I was like, it feels like she's not taking this seriously.
But Nosferatu? Or?
No, just like her acting. I just thought.
Oh.
Maybe that was just me. I don't know.
I think her character was supposed to be the calm character. Like, she has to keep calm for Ellen's sake and for her daughter's sake.
Yeah.
So she was trying to be the light, I guess, for Ellen, which is Lily Rose's
Mhm.
character. And then once, like, she finally saw what Lily was seeing, that, like, hope kind of falls out. So then that's, like, as us movie watchers or whatever, we're like, oh shoot, her last hope basically got, like,
Dashed.
fell into what Lily was in. So it was like, even her husband was like
A dick.
he was kind of like, okay, my wife is okay, so that means like everything in my life is
Unhand
okay.
me, woman, how dare you speak of that?
So, but like Lily the whole time is telling them like, no, like you guys need to like believe me, and the friend being supportive, being the light for Lily, that she was like, okay, like this person is loving me and supporting me, and she's giving me hope, she's giving me light, and then all of a sudden it got taken away from her.
Yeah.
That's what I thought her character represented.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't like take me out of the movie or anything. It was just something I noticed. I was like, huh, seems like she's playing it like as this is like a stage play.
Honestly, if you replaced her with a different actor, I would have never noticed. That's how
Probably.
memorable the role is.
Yeah. Some of the casting in this movie I felt like was just there to like put them in the trailer. Like, look, they're in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I didn't know Aaron Taylor Johnson was in it.
I did.
I saw him in the premiere.
Yeah. He's a great actor. Kick-Ass and Godzilla and I can't remember anything else right now. Quicksilver. The worst Quicksilver.
Down.
I would
Um,
say Bullet Train. He was good in Bullet Train.
Yeah,
He was good in Bullet Train.
Oh, I don't even remember that movie.
He was lemon or tangerine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
Oh man. Yeah. So in the end, Nosferatu. I mean, a lot of people love it. I mean, you've already seen it by this point. It's been like a week since it came out, but you know, hey, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah.
I feel like a lot of. I mean, not a lot. A lot of horror movies got more recognition this year.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of them. Like I didn't see Smile 2 or The Substance. Or
Smile 2 was good.
yeah, I didn't like the first
I
one.
thought it was better than the first one.
Oh, I mean,
There's a bunch of good reviews about that.
I didn't see Long Legs.
oh, I saw that. That was stupid.
It was an interesting movie.
Alien was good.
Aliens was, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, this was a good movie. You should go see it. Final thoughts, guys. Carrie, what are your final thoughts on the score? Favorite scenes?
Final thoughts. I'm gonna do my score first.
Okay.
Since I think that I could live without watching this movie, I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6?
Yeah, because I can live without watching it.
Yeah. Like, you never have to see it again.
Yeah, honestly. Or like if I didn't see it, like I'd be fine.
Yeah.
So, and my favorite scene. Wow. Honestly,
The pigeon scene?
I hate that guy so much. Honestly, I don't. Everything was kind of like the same for me. I didn't really have a favorite scene.
Nice.
Everything was pretty.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's kind of a repetitive movie, a little bit. Kind of feel like you're watching the same scenes again and again.
Yeah.
That's just me. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but you know. Mateo, final thoughts on Nosferatu?
No, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10.
You also gave Man of Steel an 8 out of 10. So I'm just kidding.
I-
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Maybe 8.5 out of 10. Favorite scene would be when Nosferatu first like comes into the scene and like you hear him talking. That
Oh yeah,
whole,
his voice is scary.
Yeah, those whole interactions were like unnerving, and yeah,
Nice.
good movie.
Nice. Yeah, I like what you said about the sound design because there were a few times where I felt the whole theater rumble, you know. And it was usually just from Nosferatu saying something like, "Oh,
When he would walk.
I want you and want to come into
I want our flesh to come together." All right, Broseph.
8.5. I guess my favorite scene is when they get to his coffin and the rats, and then the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
That was like the most, you know, something happened most of the time.
Yeah.
That and Carrie covered my eyes for some reason
What? When did that happen?
when they were.
Oh.
You know. He couldn't accept it.
Yeah, you're too young.
Yeah, I'm too young for that.
Tell you what, look.
Can I help you?
Shut up.
Who the fuck is that? Thanks. Tell you what, Lily Rose Depp, I'm glad she was able to come back from that shitty HBO show, The Idol.
I gotta say this. I pointed out to Carrie. I don't know if it's because her hair was pulled back, but she got a big ass forehead, man.
Whoa, dude.
You
Let's,
say it like every like scene.
let's not.
I said it once.
Let's
and
not
then-
forehead
and then
shame.
you just,
You said it twice.
well, because and then she wore a big ass hat, and she decided not to cover any of that up.
It's just her hairline, man. It's just.
Both her and Nosferatu had big ass foreheads.
Well, Nosferatu looked like Jimmy Neutron at the end when they finally showed it.
Oh, because of the little hair strand.
Yeah.
I thought his eye. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought his eyes were crazy in the first scene, like where we saw his like eyes, like when he was.
In the dark.
In the
Yeah,
dark,
like,
sitting
talking.
down in the chair with the fire.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. It's because his eyes look different when in
Mhm.
the final scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was cool that they changed that.
Nice. Well, in the end, you know, I like this movie. I don't dislike it. I don't regret seeing it. I'm glad I saw it.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it a 7. It's a good movie. Like,
I think if you were horny and wanted some horror movie, this movie's for you.
yeah. Well, I mean, if I gave it
Twilight.
Twilight. If I gave a score based on how much I enjoy it, 6. But the filmmaking is like so good. If you're gonna see it, you should see it in the theater.
Yeah, if you love film, for sure.
Yeah,
This
it.
is a good movie to watch.
Yeah, it's really great.
Film wise, I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
Yeah.
Film was the
The cinematographer
cinematography was
didn't just come for a paycheck. He did his job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm glad Lily Rose Depp. You know, all of her scenes
So
of
did the
her
actors.
tweaking out were pretty good.
I kind of wanted more of the wardrobes for sure.
Oh yeah.
The costumes.
Oh, the
I
costumes
kinda
are
did
great.
want more,
You wanted more corsets.
Well, yeah. Honestly, no, they make sense because I was gonna say more color, but it makes sense because
It has to be bleak and gothic. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Sweeney Todd and like Edward Scissorhands. Even though I've never seen any of those two movies.
Wow.
But it reminds me of the movies I've never seen.
It reminds me of the trailer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess that's it, everybody. Thanks for. Well, I know the year's over, but you know, best movie of the year last year was probably Challengers. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm glad I got my friends here, Carrie and Mateo and Joseph. You might see them in the future. I don't know. But hopefully, you'll see me in the future because it's my channel. But yeah. All right. I'm not very good at ending videos sometimes, but yeah.
Catch you guys later.
See you guys later. Happy New Year.